On this week's episode of BJ in the Morning, we're finding out what the mother of all secrets is with Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy. Welcome back to BJ in the Morning, your favorite dirty name podcast with even dirtier takes on movies, TV, and pop culture. My name's Brendan.
And I'm Juan.
And we are finishing up this round of 2011.
Uh-huh.
Like we didn't just do an episode.
2011?
I didn't bring an extra shirt this time.
Oh, I didn't change. Oh, shit.
We're recording these the same day.
Hey, you don't have to tell them that.
I'm telling them
we're
this
just
time.
wearing the same shirt.
And we're going to not tell them that. We do it almost every time. The illusion.
Yeah. Don't tell them that. Don't tell them that.
Don't tell them that we do multiple episodes at a time.
Don't tell them that.
Only sometimes. And then we do what we did last week. And took a week off.
Yeah.
Anyways, here we are. According to you guys, I'm now 34.
Happy birthday, Brendan.
I had to bring it up again because
How'd
you
you
weren't
like
gonna.
your gift?
It was awesome.
Did you love it?
I love everything about it. Every piece of it was really cool, man.
Sweet.
And when you gave it to me,
You were like, oh my God, I love this.
But yeah, we're finishing off our slew, our set. We still haven't figured it out.
Mm-hmm.
Our set of movies from 2011 with Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy. Say that 5 times fast.
Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy. Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy. Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy. Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy. Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy.
Nice. We did
How
it.
did we do that?
I only did 4. Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy because I let you do the first one.
Right.
So yeah, this movie. Oh, what a movie this was.
I got a bug on me.
Ugh.
Oh God, I can't put it in my drink.
Just
What am I gonna do without my Dr. Kelp?
chug it. So you're burping more on this episode, like the last one from a week ago.
Die.
Enjoy the
Die.
What's in that? Sucralose? No, it's
Aspartame.
No, it's not aspartame. That's not in that one. Where
Phosphoric acid?
No, not that one.
Aspartame. It's right there.
That's crazy that there's aspartame in that. Anyways, let's.
Sorry.
No, it's. We'll talk about it later.
Sorry.
We're talking about Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy.
Burst your bubble.
Can you tell that we don't want to talk about this?
Yeah, I really don't, because not even any specific reason.
Not yet. I want to get into it a little bit.
Yeah.
But when this came out in 2011, we decided between Green Hornet and this movie, we chose Green Hornet.
Right.
Which, to me, Green Hornet is a popcorn movie.
Can I see something?
Yeah. Do you want to start the episode over or just leave that in there?
I don't
I
care.
don't even know when that got there.
I don't know, but I was like looking at it. I was like, what is that?
That's what was going on?
Yeah.
Wow, we're flying off the rails right here, right now.
Leave it in. Fuck it.
Leave it in.
Fuck it.
We ball. We're amateurs. We don't get paid for this.
For those of you who aren't watching the video, Brendan left his
I left a drink on the table.
coconut electrolyte right in front of the camera on the table. And yeah,
It was thrown off the Emperor's Groove, okay?
sure.
Anyways, we chose to watch Green Hornet over Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy
Mm-hmm.
because Green Hornet was a movie you go see at the theater with your friends.
Yep.
This movie was 2 hours long and nothing really happened.
I had never heard about this movie until you suggested we should watch it, and you're like, "Hey, it's got a lot of awards."
Yeah, it's a talked about movie in circles that we are not a part of.
Right.
So I think it's like this was a really like good choice
Mm-hmm.
for whatever this experiment that we're doing is, like,
Yeah.
why did we choose to see Green Hornet and not this?
It's critically acclaimed.
It is. But we didn't see it because at the time it came out, we were 19 years old.
Probably didn't give a shit about any movie
probably
like
not.
this.
But like, it's not a bad movie,
No.
like at all. It wasn't a bad movie, but it's definitely not a movie you like throw on. I'm just going to watch a movie. I'm going to put this one on. It's not one of those movies, like it's not a movie you put on to do chores.
Right.
It's barely a movie you put on when you want to sit down and make a podcast about it.
Right.
This is like, you need to have lived in this era to want to revisit it and watch this movie. You know what I mean?
Sure.
It's very British.
Uh-huh.
Very British.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get down with some deets.
With the deets?
The deets.
Uh-huh.
In the bleak days of the Cold War, espionage veteran George Smiley is forced from semi-retirement to uncover a Soviet agent within MI6. That's the movie, right?
Yeah. Which is basically the CIA for
British.
For the British.
The British.
For Britain.
We're American, so bear with us. It's got a 7 on IMDb out of 10. Not bad. 85 on Metascore.
Wow.
Yeah, 85 is pretty good. Top cast, we got Gary Oldman, Colin Firth, Tom Hardy, Mark Strong, John Hurt, Toby Jones, and a lot of other people.
Benedict Cumberbatch.
Benedict Cumberbatch. I'm like, wow. He was in this. He was in movies in 2011. Directed by Tomas Alfredson.
Okay.
And it was written by John Le Carre and Bridget O'Connor, Peter Strahan. I think I said those names right. I tried to look them up. Couldn't find anything. Couple things about this movie. It is a remake of a BBC made-for-TV movie of the same name. And it's based on a novel, right? So let's get into some IMDb reviews. I feel like this movie is really... I don't want this episode to have the same energy as the movie.
Right.
So let's speed through this.
It won't.
It won't.
It already doesn't.
So this one is from 2017. It's an intricate spy versus spy story that needs 2 viewings to fully appreciate. How many times did you watch it?
Once.
Me too. So maybe we didn't do it justice.
I watched the beginning 6 times.
If you like intricate plots, this is a good flick to watch. To catch all the details, though, I recommend watching it twice. Surprising how much more sense the story made the second time around. The details made it fit together like a fine Swiss watch.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm trying to find 9 out of 10. I was trying to find something lower than a 7, and the next one's 9 out of 10. 46-year-old Swedish director came to prominence 3 years ago when he directed a film adaptation of Let the Right One In. After the initial success of the vampire drama, there's a lot going on here. This was way longer when I clicked on it. I'm not going to read it, but it was a 9 out of 10. Oh my God. 9 out of 10.
Nice.
3 out of 10. Here we go. Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy. The first episode of the BBC series sets the tone perfectly, introducing key players and telling us what kind of people they are, all by just having them enter a room for a meeting without saying a word. The trouble with the movie version is that we never get a chance to know the characters. They are faceless people with different names, and we don't care which one of them is the bad guy. I've read the book 3 times, seen the TV show twice, and still am totally confused by the movie. Anyone who hasn't read the book, I would suggest it doesn't stand a chance, or you don't stand a chance if you haven't read the book. The grimy landscape around the hotel was nicely done, but why make every scene grimy? Where was the circus? Where were the lights of Shaftesbury Avenue? Where were the green fields around the prep school? The key scene in which Connie Sachs is destroyed by a totally out-of-place crudity, and the climax, when the mole is revealed, is thrown away with zero drama. What was going on? I was even confused by that review. So let's head over to Letterboxd, where we have some more out of pocket reviews. A little crazier sometimes.
Yep.
This is 4 stars.
4 out of 5.
This film is so unlike anything I've seen Hollywood churn out recently, and I was genuinely staggered. You have to concentrate hard for the entire film. The director gives no easy routes, and you have to find yourself crossing your eyes in frustration. Is this a flashback? Is this guy dead? What's happening here? And yet, despite how much effort you have to put in, the atmospheric approach makes it seem worth it. A malevolent, dreary London, a secret service turned corrupt bureaucracy. There are no James Bonds here, no glamour, just paranoia, creeping cynicism, overwhelming nostalgia. Oldman's turn as Smiley is no perfect. Betrayed personally and professionally, and pursuing the truth. Go in with your thinking hat on. It's worth it. My favorite one, though, is a 4.5 stars. Love this boring movie so much.
Okay.
2 stars. I mean, I could tell this is technically a good film.
Yeah.
3 stars. Very slow pace, hard to follow. It put me off. It was difficult to capture my attention in some scenes. Talented cast, performances were fine. I really wanted to like it more, but the pacing is just absolutely painful.
Yeah.
So, those reviews being said, when you went to sit down and finally made it through, how are you feeling?
Hey there, friends. I'm Eric.
Sup, I'm Malcolm.
And I'm Jacob.
And we are the
Geeksplain
Geeksplain Book Club. Join us each week as we dig in and discuss your favorite comic stories, issue by issue, volume by volume, in long form.
Each season, we cover a new run from start to finish, for better or for worse.
Here's a few of the iconic runs that we've covered so far. Grant Morrison's Batman.
Whoa.
Brian Michael Bendis' Ultimate Spider-Man.
Woof.
Kirkman, Walker, and Otley's Invincible. You've
Da-da-da.
probably seen that cartoon. We talked about the whole book, and many more.
Yeah, check us out wherever you catch your pods, like the Spotify, the Cloud Sound, whatever you want. We have a huge backlog of sensational sessions for you to listen to.
And we drop new episodes every single Friday. So be there or be square, not a circle.
Maybe a little bit of a circle.
I felt relieved
When you finally sat down
that
to watch
it
the
was
whole thing?
over.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, this movie is incredibly slow. The pacing is incredibly slow.
Yeah.
And it's very, very hard to even gauge where you're at in the story because the pacing is so slow. I think by the end of it, I wasn't surprised or shocked by who the mole was. And I also didn't like how, they revealed the mole, they killed him off, and then the movie was over. And that was it. So what essentially would have been the climax of your movie was the end of the movie.
Yeah.
And then the rest of the whole 2-hour movie was just a slow introduction. You know what I mean? Like a movie starts and you get to your climax and then you kind of stay there and it tapers off.
Yeah.
And this one just stayed exactly the same until the last about 15 minutes or so.
Yeah.
And then gets interesting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I'm not saying it wasn't interesting to see them kind of like investigating this whole thing and nobody knows who the mole is and everyone is accusing other people of being the mole. But then, like, your climax of the movie is the final scene of the movie. Do you know what I mean? Like, I felt relieved it was over, and I just, like, I didn't hate it, but it was incredibly hard to watch. Like, I was forcing myself to stay awake, forcing myself to not do other things to pass the time. You know what I mean? Like, and then I also found myself very confused in certain parts, like, oh, when did we learn that?
Yeah.
And it's like,
When the fuck did we get ice cream?
Yeah, it's kind of how I described I don't think I described it to you because you have zero interest, but I described to somebody else Game of Thrones episode 1.
Mm-hmm.
So Game of Thrones is paced very slowly at the beginning. Excuse me.
There's that Dr. Pepper coming back.
But
We're professionals.
But they throw you in and they're using these names that we have no clue who the fuck they are.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how they do it in this movie. They throw you into this and I'm like, okay, wait. Well, who's that guy?
Yeah.
Like when they're talking about the guy who got shot at the beginning of the movie,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know his name.
Right.
And if they did say his name, I didn't remember. I didn't catch it.
Jim.
You knew the whole time his name was Jim?
No, I have it in my notes.
Okay.
Well, with all that being said, I also have a lot I want to say.
Mhm.
But let's go through some of this plot. Let's break it down. Let's talk about what we remember, what we know, and see how it pans out. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So we open with British intelligence, the circus, run by a dying paranoid boss named Control, played by John Hurt. John Hurt, excellent actor.
Mhm.
Love him.
Mhm.
In hits like
Kingsman.
no, John Hurt, Control, older guy. In hits like Doctor Who,
Right.
Harry Potter, the OG, not the HBO remakes.
Right.
Right. You know who I'm talking about now?
Yeah.
Yeah. The War Doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah. He sends Agent Jim, I don't know the last
Kingsman.
name. Mark Strong. Yeah, he's from Kingsman. Yeah, there you go. He sends him to Hungary to confirm there's a Soviet mole at the top of MI6. And what happens immediately? It's a setup. He gets killed,
He dies.
we think.
He dies.
We think.
He dies. At the point of this plot of the movie,
Oh, yeah.
he dies.
He's dead. He's gone.
Yes.
No, we don't talk about him anymore.
Right.
He gets ambushed. The mission's exposed. Control is fired. And his right-hand man, George Smiley, played by Gary Oldman,
Mm-hmm.
from things like...
A Fifth Element.
So, and then he's forced into retirement, which in spy movie terms means you fucked up.
Uh-huh.
And in this movie, it means you were right.
Right. Batman.
Huh?
Batman.
Batman?
Gary Oldman was in Batman.
Okay. Yeah. Control dies shortly
Right.
after,
Mhm.
leaving behind one little accusation that there is a mole at the top of British intelligence, and the suspects are codenamed Tinker, Tailor,
Mhm.
Soldier, Spy. Those are the code names of the people that might be the mole. One of them is the mole, where we get the title of the movie.
Well, he also had Smiley written down
Mm-hmm.
on his little chess pieces.
Mm-hmm. He's one of them.
Right.
I don't remember which one.
Smiley?
Yeah.
He's one of them.
Yeah, he's one of them. But all those sound like the worst.
He's one of them.
Yeah.
Smiley is one of them?
Tinker, Tailor, Soldier, Spy.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
I didn't get that.
So the British government quietly brings Smiley back to investigate off the books.
Mm-hmm.
Off the books.
Mm-hmm.
And this is not a shootout movie. So this is basically like a movie where a man stares at another man for 12 seconds and then goes, you might be the mole. And then the other guy's
No,
like,
I'm not.
I'm not the mole, you're the mole.
No, I'm not.
But it's not as childish. It's more like, are you the mole? No.
Sounds like you're the mole, sir.
I know you are, but what am I?
I'm rubber and you're glue.
So, actually, no, Smiley's not one of those guys. Anyway.
I just know that they put down the chess pieces who they think is the mole, and Smiley's name was on one of the chess pieces.
So Smiley starts interviewing old colleagues of his.
Mm-hmm.
So you have Percy, who is Tinker,
Mm-hmm.
Bill, Tailor, Roy, Soldier, and Toby, Spy.
Mm-hmm.
Every single one of them looks guilty because, one, they're British.
Right?
Two, they're all emotionally repressed because they're men in the 70s.
Right.
And 3, they are spies. So they all look suspicious as fuck. All of them. They're all acting a little
Suspicious as fuck?
Meanwhile, we learn about a mysterious Soviet intelligence officer named Carla, who's Smiley's long-term adversary. Carla may have flipped one of them. One of Tinker Tailor Soldier or Spy. And Smiley starts piecing it together. So there's a secret operation called Witchcraft. I remember them saying it. Don't remember what it is.
Yeah.
There's information supposedly coming from a high-ranking Soviet source, and the fact that it might all be Soviet disinformation. So it might even be fake information.
And, you know, anytime they brought up witchcraft, like another person would be like, you shut your mouth right now.
Yeah.
You
So
know what I
I'm
mean?
like,
So it's like, well, I don't
know.
How are we supposed to ever learn about witchcraft if they don't? It's like Fight Club.
You don't talk about witchcraft.
You don't talk about witchcraft. But how are we supposed to learn about witchcraft if they're not going to at least tell us what witchcraft is?
You're just supposed to believe.
You know what I mean? At least in Fight Club, they told us what Fight Club was. They established rules for the audience to understand what Fight Club was.
Yeah.
And it's almost like as if we're a part of Fight Club. But we're not talking about Fight Club. We're talking about witchcraft, which we're not allowed to talk about.
So we're really talking about
Or
Tinker
know
Tailor
about
Soldier
it.
Spy. One of them's the spy, the double agent spy.
Right.
And they are thinking that the Soviet Union is basically in control of MI6 at this point.
Mm-hmm.
But Control's dead. So how are they in him?
Right.
It's crazy. I don't fucking understand any of this shit. Are we dumb?
Well, it's based off of a novel.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe there's a lot of pieces that we are missing.
Yeah, maybe. But let's keep going down my list of things that I was writing down and such. So Smiley interviews Jim, who survived the disaster in Hungary. He survived, and now he's in hiding. And they dig into old files and uncover something huge. The failed Hungary mission wasn't just a failure. It was a setup.
Mm-hmm.
Someone in the top 4 warned the Soviets ahead of time to protect the mole. Which means the mole outranks everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Which means every meeting we've seen so far, the mole is there.
Yep.
And then we meet Peter, played by Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yep.
Before he became a doctor. Sorry, I had to add some kind of fucking jokes.
Right. Right.
And he helps Smiley steal classified files. But it's like he does it in the nicest fucking way. He's so polite and proper about it.
Yeah.
I liked this sequence of him stealing the documents and like, hey, can you take this briefcase down and I'll be down there to retrieve it momentarily, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, yeah, I could do that for you, Mr. Cumberbatch.
Of course, Mr. Cumberbatch.
Anything for you, Mr. Cumberbatch. Mr. Cumberbottom. Cumberbatch, my bad. So all this is going on and there's like tension building in this scene, but there's no music.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like him going through filing cabinets and there's a lot of cigarette smoke in the air. So it's really like
rustic,
musty. I don't know. Like there's like a fog in the air.
Yeah.
And everyone's kind of staring at everyone. Like you can see people like making eye contact.
What's going on over there?
Yeah. But like they really make this office seem fucking dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just people sitting at desks.
Yeah.
But like that was the first time I really felt anxiety during this movie.
Mm-hmm.
So Smiley starts connecting dots. The intelligence from witchcraft is too perfect. It's too tailored. It's too politically convenient because it's bait. The mole has been feeding MI6 curated Soviet info for years to make himself indispensable. So he's needed from the Soviets and from MI6. So Smiley sets a trap, and the mole is revealed to be Bill Hayden, played by Colin Firth from Kingsman. which sucks because he's charming and he's respected and he's Smiley's friend, but he's also fucking his wife.
Right.
And he only found out because he didn't have his shoes on all the way.
Well, he was also fucking his wife.
But he found out.
On purpose.
Yeah, to piss him off.
Because if he fucked his wife, then he will never figure out that he's the mole because he'd be too mad at him to figure it out.
See, there's some cool shit in this movie that is like, I mean, fucking another dude's wife, not cool.
Not cool at all.
Not cool. But like,
I've never done that.
That the way you said it though, you're the mole. But like the setups and everything, like when they are revealed and when the movie like shines in this moment of like, I remember watching the scene and going, oh,
they did it on purpose.
Oh my God.
They did it on purpose.
And that's when I was like, I'm in. And then the movie was over.
The movie was over. Yeah, exactly.
So Hayden admits that he was recruited by Carla out of like a disillusionment. So he thought Britain was fading and the Soviets were the future.
Right.
So he didn't freak out. He didn't have a villain speech or anything. He was just like, it just made sense. Mm-hmm. And that makes it kind of worse. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And we never got back to Jim, but like Jim was his best friend. Mm-hmm. Right? Are you getting there?
When he visits him in a minute?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Jim was his best friend, and then we find out halfway through the movie that Jim originally did not die.
Yeah.
Okay, so we see him as a teacher.
Right.
And like not doing the spy thing anymore.
I wanted more of his story, to be honest, but also I just love Mark Strong.
I was under the impression that this was a flashback.
Yeah.
Of either him being a teacher or him being undercover. Mm-hmm. So I was like, what the fuck is going on right now?
Yeah.
And then when they finally, Smiley goes to talk to Jim, and then you realize that, oh, wait, that was their reveal that Jim was alive this whole time.
Yeah.
Completely went over my fucking head.
Yeah, there's a lot of that, though, in this movie where you're not sure. Like the whole like Tom Hardy thing. I was like, is this now or then?
Yeah.
Are we now or then?
What happened to then? We passed then. When? Just now. We're at now. Go back to then. When? Now. Now? I can't. Why? We missed it. When? Just now.
Yeah, so, but then, with Tom Hardy too, he also starts telling the story and then they go to then. So it's like,
is this now or then?
Is this now or then?
But I think Tom Hardy's segment, like that whole scene of his flashback and telling the story, one of my favorite parts of the movie. Mm-hmm. Also, just really enjoyed some of these actors showing up that are more prevalent now than I would have thought in 2011. You know, like Mr. Cumberbottom.
I think they needed to break this movie into chunks.
Oh, you mean the TV series on BBC?
More. Yes.
Every review or everything I looked up about this movie said that the BBC show was better.
Yeah.
And look at the reviews on this movie and the ratings on this movie. They're all really high. So how good is that fucking show? Mm-hmm. Maybe we should have watched the show.
Maybe
we might have to.
Maybe you never know. Should.
Let's finish this movie up. A little bit shorter this time around because this movie was so hard to watch.
Yeah.
But Hayden gets arrested. Smiley regains leadership of the circus, but it's not a triumphant ending, right? So Jim visits Hayden and quietly offs him. Mm-hmm. You know, he's in this prison where he's allowed to be. It's like a house, surrounded by a cage, and then Jim comes in and just shoots him in the face
with what looks like a 22 millimeter rifle. So
it was a spy shit. Spy shit.
Crazy.
I think
like shoots him in the cheek too, which I thought was weird.
Only time there's a gun that is shot, right?
Yeah.
Like I think it's the only gunshot in the entire movie.
Well, in the beginning.
Well, that one. Both involve Jim.
Yeah.
It's like he shoots him for revenge because he almost lost his life because of him. Yep. There's no chase. The music doesn't swell. It's just silent, and then it just happens. Mm-hmm. You just hear like the little pff, and then you see it hit him in the face.
Yeah. In the
It's not,
cheek.
and it's not, yeah, it's not insanely gory or anything like that, but you know what happened.
Mhm.
But Smiley technically wins. His wife was still in an affair.
Mhm.
All of his friends are untrusting of each other now. And his country's intelligence has been corrupted for years. So does he actually win?
No.
No. This movie, though, is all about trust, loyalty, ideology, and the slow erosion of institutions.
But then we also get Smiley's return, right? And it's now on him to rebuild.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he gets promoted at the end, but he's kind of alone, right?
Mhm.
He's emotionally alone.
He doesn't know who to trust.
Doesn't know who to trust. It's what I imagine. This movie feels like what I imagine British tea tastes like kind of bitter, unsweet. You know what I mean? Like it's still tea. I love tea, but like it's just unsweetened and bitter, and I don't know. It's like cold tea. It's been set out too long. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I did write some jokes to try to
Let's hear him.
spruce up this episode a
Let's
little
hear
bit.
him. Let's hear him.
This is the only spy movie where the most violent action is aggressive file organization. Was that good? If you blink during this movie, you miss 3 betrayals. If Ocean's 11 is everyone is depressed and hates themselves. The biggest twist is that Gary Oldman barely moves his face and is still riveting.
He's like,
And you're still like, yes, anything you say,
dude,
Mr.
there
Oldman.
was one shot, dude, where like the lighting, when he was telling the story about the guy he gave his lighter to.
Which is a big point of how people figure all this shit out with the lighter, which I didn't even touch on in my notes.
Yeah. Either way, when he's telling that story and like the lighting on his face did not look like Gary Oldman at all.
You're like, that's Gary
in that scene.
Youngman.
I was like, what the
Sorry,
fuck
it was
is
a
it?
bad-
Wait, is this a different guy?
Gary Youngman.
Gary Youngman?
I said it twice. You didn't hear it the first time, but the listeners did.
Sorry.
No, I'm just saying.
Young man.
I wanna say-
young man.
Stop. We don't make any money, but we can still get copyrighted. I do want to say that this movie is beautiful. Like the cinematography is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
What's are you good?
Mm-hmm.
You're looking a little. Are you the mole?
Are you the mole?
Yeah. Oh, my cheek hurts.
Ouch.
Ouch. No, but the cinematography in this movie is amazing. There's some incredible shots. There's this shot where they're standing on a runway and a plane lands behind them. You know what I'm talking about? You know how they shot that? It was like this huge telephoto lens. And the camera's set up way down here and they're set up in the middle, and that plane lands insanely far behind them. But the way that they shot it, when it parks, it looks like it's right behind them, but it's hundreds of yards down the runway.
That's what telephoto does.
It's like insane
Pulls
though.
the background in.
But like that guy landed that plane and parked it like that, not even close to these guys,
Right.
and made it look like they were.
Right.
It's insane.
Yeah.
I think the atmosphere of this movie is amazing. Like some of them, this movie, out of all the movies we've watched, has looked the best. You know, cinematography, the direction, everything has looked amazing. But I'm sitting here right now. The only bits of this movie that I remember are what are on my fucking notes.
Right.
I can see certain scenes in my head. I can remember certain things and how they were done and like the visuals of it. But I was waiting for this movie to be over. And I hate feeling that way at a movie.
Yeah.
Especially one that has 9s and 10s, you know?
Yeah. So such valued in the movie scene, you know, like it's won awards.
Yeah.
It is critically acclaimed, literally.
Yeah.
Everybody loved this movie for some reason. And not to say that I hated it. Oh, my nose itches.
This is an episode where Juan is just losing all control.
Sorry, I keep itching my nose. It's itchy. When my nose itches, I itch. All right? But with this movie, like, I didn't hate it. I didn't hate it. But like you said also, I only remember when I finally pieced everything together.
Yeah.
That was the clearest part of this movie, and that was about 15 to 20 minutes of this movie.
Mm-hmm.
And that pisses me off because I just sat through an hour and 45 minutes of being confused as fuck.
Yeah.
And being bored as fuck. For what? For 15 minutes of
payoff?
Of a payoff?
Yeah. It's just really difficult because the cast is amazing. Every performance in this is fantastic.
Also, when they reveal the mole, I wasn't really that shocked either because it was like, okay, you spent the least amount of time with that guy.
Yeah.
You spent the least amount of time investigating that guy.
Yeah, of course it's him.
Why would I care?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Why would that be a shock to me?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I would have been shocked if Jim was the mole.
Right.
I would have been like, no fucking way. You know? Or if Smiley was the mole this whole time.
Could have been fun. But you gotta stop itching your nose, man. I have to cut all that out. I wanted to like this movie. I wanted to enjoy it way more than I did. And again, it's fun. Like I even like, I don't know if I still have them saved. But I saved some screenshots from the movie.
Mm-hmm.
I will try to put them on the screen. So if you're watching on YouTube, you're seeing them now. If you're listening, I'll do my best to describe them. But this is Gary Oldman sitting into the meeting room that they're in, and I just think the framing of the shot looks amazing. I like the color, the difference in color between the background and him. Really stood out a lot to me, and then the reflection of the table is just fucking amazing. This scene where Benedict Cumberbatch is going through the filing cabinets, I love this low angle to give him all this power, but you still feel like he's gonna get in trouble the entire time. Any shots outside are dreary, and like you feel like this is Britain in a Cold War, right? And then this, which is the runway scene that I was talking about. So that plane is actually like 100 feet away or something like that. But the way that they shot it made it look like it parked right next to him, and I think that's just some really cool techniques in a camera. Which, again, it's a telephoto lens, right? It's something that just happens naturally with that lens, but the way that they did all this to set up the scene really, I don't know, it just blew me away. And again, I like the look of the movie. I just wish I liked the world and the story of the movie better. I'm gonna give my rating right now.
Go for it.
We're a little bit ahead of schedule.
That's
because
okay.
This movie's hard to talk about.
Very.
We should have watched it twice, but I didn't want to.
Yeah.
I even thought about watching it again like today, but I decided to play Pocopia all day instead.
Beautiful.
Pocopia?
Yeah.
It's great. I'm having a blast. I beat it today.
Did you? Hey. Put it there.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Thanks, dude. I'm not done though. There's still a lot of work to do. I just beat the story.
I see.
So I'm going to give this movie, I'm trying to not do the whole like, well, you know, being a film major and like having a degree in cinematography, I have to like this movie.
Do the whole review in that.
I already
voice.
gave my review.
No, do the whole whatever you're
I'm
about to say.
going to give this movie.
Start over.
I the hard part is I'm trying not to look at all my scores from the last movies.
Right.
I don't want to like bump this movie up for looking as good as it does.
Yeah.
I don't want to dock it too much for being as slow paced and boring as it was. The performances are awesome, but like as a whole, I never want to watch this movie again. I have no desire to watch this movie again. You will have to pull my toenails out to make me watch this movie again. This might be my lowest rated movie yet.
All 10 of them?
All 10. But it's not worse than Hell of a Summer to me. But I would watch Hell of a Summer before I watch this movie again.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to lose some fucking listeners. I'm giving this a 3. Which sucks. It's hard to do because like it's so pretty and it's so good. It's so nice to watch. But the point of a movie for me is everything. All of it needs to work. The story needs to work. The characters need to work. I need to enjoy it. It's like if I saw this in the movie theater, I would have fallen asleep.
Yeah.
I am not Martin Scorsese. I'm not going to be hearing like Marvel movies aren't cinema. They're fucking cinema.
Yeah.
This is cinema to an extent.
Right.
I draw the line where if I've only turned off one movie in my entire life.
Mm-hmm.
I've only not finished one movie that like by choice, right? If some shit happens or you have to get up and go do other stuff, whatever. But like I would have not finished this movie if I just started watching it randomly.
Yeah.
So I'm giving it a 3.
Yeah. I mean,
I would give it more, but I can't.
It's hard to not, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Give it more because of, I mean, people have spoken so highly of this movie, and maybe it's because they read the novel, and maybe it's because they watched a BBC show,
or they watched this movie 4 times,
and they have a better idea of what's going on going into it. But being a fresh watcher, not have ever hearing about this movie beforehand, and watching it solely because it has good reviews. And being as bored as I was, I do have to say, I tried to watch this movie 5 times.
Yeah.
I
like
fell
me
asleep.
with Game of Thrones.
I fell asleep every single time.
Mm-hmm.
The first time I tried to watch this movie, I fell asleep within minutes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like not even getting to the point of the movie. I didn't even get to Jim getting killed.
That's at the beginning.
That's how fast I fell asleep.
You're like, and I'm out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I would have to go 3 or 2 or even lower, 2.5. So,
where are you going with? 2.75?
I'm going to give it a 3 because I remember Hell of a Summer was a 3.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to go lower than Hell of a Summer.
That's going to be like our... Is it as good as Hell of a Summer?
Yeah. I don't want to go lower than Hell of a Summer, but I will never watch this movie again. I might try to like, I don't know, audio listen to the fucking novel.
Yeah, that could be fun.
Like,
I doubt it, but
I probably won't.
It depends on who reads it.
Yeah. Or I might try to watch the BBC show, but I don't want to watch this movie again without more understanding of what's going on.
Yeah. That's Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy.
Sorry.
I just feel like we're not movie snobs. We're not here to tell you that that you're wrong for liking this movie or you're right for hating this movie. Whatever the case. We're not snobs. We hate movies that are beloved by most people. We love movies that are hated by most people. You know, like that's why movies are art. Yeah. They're not for everyone, but they're made for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
I think we both don't like The Shining. Right? You don't like The Shining?
No, I mean, I think it's boring.
It's boring as fuck. I don't like that movie.
I don't dislike it. There are parts that
I'll just watch the clips.
Mm-hmm.
TikTok, dude. Not TikTok. I don't use TikTok anymore. Instagram, Reels.
Right.
Show me just the good stuff.
Right.
But like, I don't want to watch that movie ever again. Doesn't mean it's a bad movie. It's just not my movie. These are our ratings. We're not telling you what to like or what to dislike. Tell us how you feel in the comments down below. Are we wrong? Probably not. It's our opinion, man.
You don't like you don't like The Shining? Lick my ass.
Yeah, no, I'm rage baiting for sure.
Lick my ass.
I'm rage baiting for sure. Pulp Fiction, fucking hate that movie.
You don't like Pulp Fiction? What are you, dumb?
You dumb or stupid?
What are you, a Neanderthal?
Yeah, dude, but also like Tarantino's made better movies than Pulp Fiction. So, but how about we spin the wheel? See what year we're gonna watch the next two movies.
Sure.
Still haven't made that sound good. We'll spin the wheel. Watch the movies in the year.
Let's spin the wheel to see what movies we're gonna watch next. What year are you hoping for?
Oh, I want a 90s. I want 90s.
I'm thinking 95.
That'd be good. It'd be fun.
95.
Before 2000 sounds fun right now.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
let's spin the wheel. Let's see what we're gonna get.
I think I guessed 95 last time.
I think so too. It's spinning. It's going.
God.
It's going.
Oh, no.
2001.
2001.
All right, movies of 2001. I think it's gonna be an easy pick, man. Top 2001 picks: Scary Movie 2.
Yes.
Vanilla Sky. 13 Ghosts.
Yes.
Jurassic Park 3.
Yeah.
Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
Yes.
There's got to be more than this. These are just movies that I have seen already. The Glass House. Was this a horror year? Holy shit! There's a lot of horror movies. Blow. Zoolander.
Hell yeah.
Monkey Bone. Max Keeble's Big Move. Osmosis Jones.
Wow.
Donnie Darko.
Wow.
Evolution.
Wow.
Ooh, Spy Kids.
Ooh.
That's a good one. Bubble Boy.
Whoa.
Freddy Got Fingered.
Excuse me?
You know that fucking movie. Don't act like you don't. What else we got? Joe Dirt. Not Another Teen Movie. Super Troopers.
Wow.
This is the year of that era of like comedies, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Saving Silverman, Bubble Boy, Rat Race, The Animal. It's gonna be a hard pick, man.
Hard pick for sure.
Planet of the Apes, The Mummy Returns. Gosh, there's so many. I already said Jurassic Park 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
Spy Game. I don't know if we need to watch another spy movie. Black Hawk Down. Pearl Harbor came out that year.
Wow.
Enemy at the Gates. The Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring came out that year.
Watching it.
We're gonna watch it regardless.
even if we're not reviewing
We're not reviewing it. Ooh, A Knight's Tale.
What?
I haven't seen that in a while. Ocean's 11. It's gonna be a fun one. I think this is gonna be fun. There's a lot of good choices. We're gonna make the choices off camera.
Nope.
I'm gonna stop this screen recording because it's going on for 4 minutes now. That's just so we can show you the wheel when you're watching over on YouTube at
BJ in the Morning Podcast.
So yeah, 2001. That seems so long ago, but also doesn't.
Yeah.
It's close enough to the 90s where it's still probably going to feel pretty 90s.
Right.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. There's a lot of good movies to choose from. I'm excited. How are you feeling about it? 2001's pretty good.
A lot of the movies you named, I feel like I've seen a lot of them, so it might be hard to pick a movie we haven't seen.
It's going to be hard to pick a movie we haven't seen.
Right.
It's also going to be hard to pick a movie we have seen since we can only pick one.
Right.
So we'll do it though. We'll figure it out. It'll be fine. We'll make it work. So join us next week when we come back and we review a movie from 2001. We don't know what it is yet. We'll figure it out.
We'll know in about 5 minutes.
We'll know, but you won't.
You won't.
Because this is the end of the episode.
Yep.
If you've made it this far, we forgot to mention at the beginning that you should like and subscribe over on YouTube at
BJ in the Morning Podcast.
And if you're listening on any of your podcast listening apps, make sure to follow, subscribe, like, whatever the button says for you. Hit that button and leave a 5-star review. It helps the show grow, helps us get out to more people, and we just like seeing them.
Yeah, for sure.
Just like seeing them a little bit.
For sure.
Leave a comment over on Spotify. I read them all and I respond to most of them. And by most of them, I mean all of them.
Yeah.
Sometimes it might be a couple weeks late. I did miss some from Music Lopez and I didn't respond for like a week and I felt really bad.
You asshole.
I got the notification at work and I was like, I'll respond to it later.
You ass.
And then I didn't respond until the next comment.
How dare you?
Yeah. See, Juan's mad for you. But also go follow us over on Instagram at
BJ in the Morning _
to watch some clips. Like I said, I'm trying to be better about making clips, but we both work full-time jobs and have kids with other people, not each other.
That's real rough.
We're
life.
cutting that rumor out now. Thank you so much for listening to this week's episode of BJ in the Morning. I'm Brendan.
And I'm Juan.
And we'll
Talk to you next time.